Good morning, students of grade 9. This is our lesson number 9, and now it's unit number 8. We are starting the new unit, and that is unit number 8. Hope is the Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. It's a poem, and it's by Emily Dickinson. It's Hope is the Thing with Feathers, right? It's very interesting. Let's start. Stanza number 1. What is there in stanza number 1? Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Now, what this poetess Emily Dickinson is saying, she is saying that hope, this is something without feathers, right? How without feathers? Because it just like the bird, the hope, it also live and fly up in the sky. Our hopes, they always fly up in the sky. Hope is the thing with feathers means this is hope is something with feathers that perches in the soul. Perches means that live in the soul, that is inside. You can just feel it, right? And sings the tune without the words. And this hope, it sings a song that is without the words. It sings a song. Which song? Song of hope, song of good time. Whenever you feel gloomy, down, so what comes in your mind? There is hope. You think of the better days to come, right? And never stops at all. And this song of hope, it never stops at all. It gives you courage, it gives you new spirits, it gives you courage to face the problems, everything. So hope is something which gives you courage, right? Now, reference to the context. You don't forget to write reference to the context. This stanza is taken from the poem Hope is the Thing with Feathers, and the poetess of this poem is Emily Dickinson, right? In this poem, she is giving the idea of hope. Now, paraphrasing. In this stanza of the poem, the poetess uses metaphorical image of hope and positivity. Now, metaphor, when we directly compare two things, we that is metaphor, right? And when we compare something using the words as or like, then it's simile. But when we directly use it, like we directly said that hope is something with feathers, we didn't say that hope is like something with feathers. So this is metaphorical image of hope and positivity. She tried to create the image of hope in our minds. Hope is the song without any tune, and we always listen to that song of hope in our minds and hearts, right? Now come to stanza number 2. And sweetest in the gale is heard. Gale means strong wind, and sore must be the storm. So sore must be the storm means it's very hard, or the time is too tough. That could abash the little bird, that could shame or afraid the little bird that kept so many worm, right? Now come to reference. It's the same. The stanza is taken from the poem Hope is the Thing with Feathers, and the poetess of this poem is Emily Dickinson. In this poem, she is giving the idea of hope, right? Now, paraphrasing, never lose hope and always stay positive. Think for the betterment of your circumstances. Never wear off the hope that resides in you. One should be optimist and should always focus on the positive aspects and should not gather the negative elements around you. Now, it's your homework time, and what is there? Do these stanzas and their paraphrasing in your neat notebooks. Remember that you have to do the paraphrasing, question answers, everything in your neat notebooks, right? Thank you so much.